I have a different opinion. I think the cinematic universe needs to come to an end.
Yeah.
Uh,
अभी नया लड़का आया है देखो कैसे intro देते हैं.
should I start?
Yes,
This is the
please.
first time you're going to host. Okay, this is the first time you're going to give the main intro.
I'm going to see how I do.
Yeah, please try.
Go ahead.
Action.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Ani-Lyst podcast. I'm Varun. We've got Aryan, Sahil. What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm the host. I'm the main guy for now. For this episode, I'm going to be hosting. So the first thing that's different is the studio.
Yep.
Uh,
We've cleaned our girls.
We've cleaned the girls, we've cleaned the studio, we've cleaned the floors. We also have footage of Aryan sweeping the floors. I think we can just
And the
put it
table.
somewhere
Yeah.
here.
Insert clip.
Yeah. So since this studio was created, this is the first time. I think it has
Yeah.
been deep cleaned properly.
After two
Uh,
fucking years.
After 2 years. So everything is just shining right now. I hope the footage is looking way better now with the light bouncing off of.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got posters. One behind Varun, one behind Naruto. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you might spot a few different things. If you compare the last episode and you see today's episode, there's going to be a few different things here and there.
19-20 का फर्क है.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So today we're going to be digressing. Not digressing. We're going to switch it up a little. We're going to talk about Marvel and how Marvel has been falling off lately.
नया बंदा आके पूरा एनालिस्ट का पूरा फ्लो तोड़ दिया.
I've hijacked the show.
Like, fuck off. Enough of your anime bullshit.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about mainstream Marvel stuff.
Anime. You can take a pause for like one episode. So we're going to talk about Marvel and how it has gone through too many changes, not so many good changes, and we're here to talk about it.
So what's the first thing that you want to talk about?
I first want to ask you, which is the first Marvel movie that you saw in the theater, but of the MCU?
Iron Man.
Iron Man 1, yeah.
But that was 2008. That
Yeah,
was a long time ago.
though technically the first MCU movie was Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, it was the Incredible Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Incredible Hulk came out first, and then the Iron Man.
But the most impact happened on MCU was Iron Man का पहला movie. That's how everything started.
So the three of us, our first movie was Iron Man. Fast forward to 2023 and Marvel is not doing so well. If you see the last few movies that have come out, that's an
fuck.
understatement.
Dude, not just the movies, even the web series.
Even the web series. So I think post Phase 3
Yeah.
ending, post Endgame, it just been downhill, a consistent downhill. I think Endgame was such a massive event
Yeah.
that we all thought, how could it possibly get better
How
than
can you
this?
best this now? Yeah.
Which was your least favorite movie post Phase 3? It's not, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I've not seen all of them because it's just been so bad.
Yeah.
But I think the worst one, at least for me, was
Eternals?
Yeah.
I loved Eternals.
I didn't like Eternals at all.
Yeah. I think it was too long and it just felt like Justice League Light.
Oh yeah.
To be honest. So, and none of the characters had, none of the actors had any charisma. It was just all felt very
Yeah.
disconnected and forced. And you could very clearly tell that when Disney was casting for the Eternals, they tried to go with just get the most diverse
Yeah.
set of actors we can, so we can sort of
We need
hit
to be
those
PC.
liberal brownie points. I think in that, it got a bit messed up.
I think Marvel messed up the moment they started getting more woke and PC about everything.
Because right now that's the thing, that's the criteria in each and every company also. So they need a certain percent of the.
It's called a ESG meter or something like that. I forgot what the full form is, but basically every
क्या ethnic groups का भी ऐसा एक meter होता है?
no, not ethnic groups. It's environmental, social, and government something. I don't know. It's called. I mean, I think we can put it on the screen whenever we say that. But basically, every corporation, every major like multi-billion-dollar corporation has ESG, where basically like companies like BlackRock, Vanguard, they have this meter where every company has to meet certain quotas of diversity, inclusivity.
अच्छा मतलब जैसे अपना यहाँ पे reservation होता
जैसे
है.
reservation होता है, yeah, जैसे reservation होता है here in India, the same thing is now applied to multi-billion-dollar companies. So with with ESG, and if you're not meeting that criteria, you will, suddenly your stock might start plummeting a little bit. You might not get advertisers on your company. So big companies like Disney, Fox, Paramount, this and that are
So
a bit
they
scared.
have to be woke.
So they have to be woke. I mean, I'm sure maybe they don't want to be woke, but given the ESG has come in now, they don't have a choice and they're all scared of it. Like the
And
big,
that affects big when it comes to the fans who have been loving the whole pura plethora of whatever Marvel is.
I mean, it
had.
was an experience.
Yeah. Like for example, we can see that change in She-Hulk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She-Hulk has.
We'll get to the rant of She-Hulk because I don't think She-Hulk में वो ESG वाला factor उतना आता है because that's more about woke feminism and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, like She-Hulk was just a terrible show. Like it was a terrible casting.
Oh no, he's gone there.
The CGI.
He has started.
The CGI was terrible. I saw a CGI She-Hulk twerking. I saw with Megan the Stallion. Didn't make it any better.
Did you see the whole?
I
series?
actually saw the whole show because I was in.
Did
I
you?
mean,
No, I just saw the trailer and I was like,
I
pass.
saw the entire show, and I was left very disappointed at the end because it was nothing. It was just very un-Marvel like. At least the shows that were churning out like WandaVision, Loki at the
Yeah,
start.
see, I'm not huge on web series. So, but since Marvel being this entire connected cinematic universe, you have to watch the web series to get a connection when you're watching the grander movies.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch She-Hulk. I just saw like bits and pieces or breakdowns of it.
You're lucky.
So,
You
yeah.
saved yourself.
But like even watching those breakdowns, the reviews were really bad about that show.
Yeah, I think the She-Hulk was the worst thing that ever came out of the MCU. What was I saying? I was about to say something. I lost my train of thought.
Oh fuck.
The extended universe is saying like you have to watch these web shows to know what is happening in the. That is another massive problem with Marvel right now, is that you need to keep up with too many things just to understand what the fuck is happening in the movie. That is all. I think the cinematic universe is too massive now to keep up. Even with the OG Marvel fans like me, I just can't keep up with everything now. Especially now that I actually have very little time to do things. That's a major problem, and Marvel needs to step
So
up.
do you
I think like during the pandemic that was fine. Sorry, like on that same point, you're gonna go to a different point.
Steamrolled.
On the same point, like I think during the pandemic, having too many Marvel IPs, watching them was fine. But now that the world has opened and there are more media to be consumed, like Marvel is not an option which I would pick now.
Yeah. Plus, everyone has superhero fatigue now. When Marvel movies were coming out in the early 2010s, it was like a whole event. It was like, oh shit, like a new superhero movie. Now there's like a superhero movie every few months. So now we
Dude,
don't give a
I
shit.
remember jab Infinity was Endgame ke when tickets went online.
Damn.
There were videos, like viral videos of people running into the theaters.
Yeah. I remember that.
Book it.
That
Fuck.
I still remember watching Endgame in the theater, just the entire experience. It was 10 or 12 years in the making. 2008 was the first movie.
Yeah.
And then Endgame came out
2012.
2020.
2020.
2019 or 20, I think. So it was more than 10 years in the making. And just being in the theater, seeing everyone on screen all together, and just people freaking out in the theater. I have never experienced anything like that. People are just screaming.
Dude, there were so many goosebump moments during Endgame. Fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally had tears in my eyes at the end of the show, at the end of the movie. I was like, holy shit, this was something fucking cool. Now, I'm very scared to watch a Marvel movie because it's just going to be very bad.
But coming from an Avengers level movie, oh sorry, you were gonna speak.
Aryan ko baat kar de, please.
Go on.
But right now we are comparing an Avengers level movie
fair.
to standalone movies.
Fair.
like though there are multiple heroes coming in these movies, but would it be fair to exactly compare an Avengers level movie to a
Yeah, fair.
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness?
So basically, I can counter it with that one point which I was about to speak when you interrupted me. So basically, for the whole phase 3,
Damn son.
they for the whole phase 1, 2, 3, they had such a good harmony with each and every movie, and it was going with each and everything. Like you can also say that Captain America Civil War was very well made.
That is actually probably my second favorite film in the MCU.
Yeah, so they showed a proper building, a proper harmony, a proper story. Right? What abhi kya ho raha hai मालूम है क्या? After the phase 3, there are standalone, there are Loki that is going to be dependent in the future, Kang Dynasty and everything. Then there is Ant-Man ka bullshit, Quantumania and everything is going on. Then there are a lot of minor changes. You have to watch few things to get aligned with others. पहले के 2-3 इसमें क्या, even if you don't watch Thor 1 and 2, you'll be still able to like the Avenger movie.
Yeah, also because it was just well done.
Yeah, so each and every movie had a well harmony and a plot were connected to another movie. अभी क्या हो रहा है? अभी Guardians of the Galaxy are doing something else. For example, right now Eternals के last में Harry Styles he's Thanos को छोटा भाई दिखाया है. There are a lot of things going on in one movie, and now people are not ready to connect it properly.
There's too many things happening. You just can't keep up with everything.
It's like fuck everything, like just clean slate. New Avengers.
Clean slate. It's hard to keep up with all of these things that are happening. New introduction of superheroes. Like, oh, how is this superhero connected to that superhero? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think people are just too tired of it. And also one of the main reasons why MCU movies are going down in quality is because the amount of content they are being forced to churn out by Disney currently. So that is putting out pressure on all of the VFX artists globally, to the point where a lot of VFX companies were boycotting Disney because they were giving them such tight deadlines, and high pressure work that had to be delivered. So all of these VFX companies got sick of it. So they took a stand for a little bit, but I think they've resumed work now. Again, the visual effects are not as good because they don't have enough time to do a good job. So Disney's like, oh no, we need to churn out 3 movies a year, we need to churn out 4 shows a year. So everyone is working overtime throughout the year. So this is, in my opinion, this is one of the key reasons why even just VFX artists are not giving a fuck about,
They should like outsource these VFX work to India.
No, a lot of these, most of them.
To the places that we used to work.
No, we'll take 25 years to deliver it.
But it'll be done.
It'll be the 5th cinematic universe.
I just realized something. Maybe we're looking at the wrong picture when it comes to the movies right now, because like you just said, Iron Man wasn't the first MCU movie, it was Hulk, which went terribly bad. Then there was Captain America, the first Avenger, terribly bad. Thor, first one, terribly bad. So I guess
Wait. Kya?
Captain America, the first Avenger, went bad.
I don't think it went terribly bad. No. It just went under the radar.
Not under the radar either. Like it was. It was good.
Okay, so what I feel right now is,
compared to Thor, Captain America 1 was good.
What I feel right now is
Thor
the moment when everyone knew that this shit is next level was Avengers. 2012 Avengers के बाद the pace that it took it was incredible.
Because that was the first time we saw team up movie.
Exactly. But the same thing is right now. Abhi, after the phase 3, there have been very good movies. You can say the latest Spider-Man was incredible.
Spider-Man was good.
Spider-Man No Way Home was incredible, but then again it was because Toby and Andrew were brought back. If you take these two out of the equation, right, it's still a very basic. If you take all of the old characters out, it's still a very basic movie. It's the entire movie was built upon fan service. That was why it was so successful. I mean, I fucking enjoyed it, but
there was also Shang-Chi, right?
Shang-Chi was good,
incredible.
Yeah, it was good.
Shang-Chi was good.
Mike ke paas
Shang-Chi was good.
So what I'm thinking, right, after there have been 3-4 movies, and Thor didn't go bad. it had a good response.
Which
to it.
Thor?
The
Love and
Love
Thunder.
and Thunder.
Ah.
Yeah, it had a.
was fine.
Love and Thunder.
No, the movie was bad. You can
The
say
movie
it
was bad.
but
for
the
sure.
way they portrayed it, gore and everything, it was apt. Christian Bale ने जो acting किया था, it was
He was good,
marvelous.
he was good.
You can also say in No Way Home, William Dafoe.
William Dafoe, I mean,
Incredible.
he's probably one of my
He's
favorite
the
actors
goat,
anyway.
man.
So it's like,
Yeah. So what I feel right now is after the phase 3, there have been some bad movies, but there have been also extremely good movies that are earning next level. For example, No Way Home, Shang-Chi, Thor, Love and Thunder. But again, there were some bad movies like Hulk, Captain America or Thor, which is right now Guardians of the Galaxy 4, जो भी अभी निकला था वो.
Quantumania didn't get good
Quantumania
reception.
was terrible. It was just bad.
Like it took me 3 days to finish.
Yeah, same.
Quantumania.
I was watching the entire movie like it was a series. I was just giving it 30 minutes, but I still wanted to see what happened at the end. It was just a CGI fuckfest.
Yeah.
So what I feel is the moment we get a new Avenger where everything ties up and connects. Right now everything is going like this. Once everything connects, maybe the fan service the fan reception will
I
जाएगा.
have a different opinion. I think the cinematic universe needs to come to an end.
Yeah.
I think I just
Like,
have
just end it. Yeah.
just end it. It's there's too many fucking movies, too many characters now. Like I think what Marvel, in my opinion, there are two ways to go about
Dude,
this.
Fuck the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We need a Spider-Man Cinematic Universe. That would be
That might
so
happen.
cool.
Yeah.
that might eventually happen.
But there's two ways to go about it. Keep the MCU going on, and like DC has the DC extended universe, they're also having their own standalone films like the Batman, Joker, which are fucking amazing. Maybe Marvel needs to focus.
Are we talking about DC?
No, we're not talking about. I was just giving DC
This
as
is
an
just
example.
an experimental
This is-
episode.
Yeah,
Where we if you notice, we're not deeping too deep into
Yeah.
these
Deeping too
topics.
deep.
yeah.
Diving too deep into.
Deeping do boo boo.
We're not diving too deep into these topics.
I mean, I was using DC as a reference. We're not talking about DC. I'm just saying.
Let us know in the comment section if you want more such episodes of Marvel and DC.
I mean, not just Marvel and DC. If you guys want to see more episodes of just all kinds of topics, it could be anything like current events, conspiracy theories. So it could be, could we have a platter of podcasts on the table?
Yeah. Ooh, Japanese urban culture, like Reddit threads jo hote hai na?
Yeah.
We can do those.
Reacting to Reddit threads or something? What?
No, like urban mysteries.
Acha, so what if theories like that?
No, not what if theories. Like there's a ghost that's haunting
The
this
boogeyman in
place.
Japan.
Yeah.
We need to read. I'll do a narration of the boogeyman in Japan.
There are like a lot of urban mysteries in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acha, we are going to a very bad
Yeah.
tangent right now.
We were let's get back to Marvel. We're going to Japan again.
Like, even Marvel has forgotten where Marvel was.
yeah.
But do you think that I actually feel that जो Spider-Man ने इन लोगों ने जो introduce किया ना, I feel that Robert Downey and the whole crew have done a big impact. That's why they have had to get Toby and everything to let people know that they have things in works. Correct.
Fair.
Oh yeah, technically now Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is a part of the MCU.
Yeah.
So that's the first movie, not The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, technically. I mean, no, if you then, because the X-Men are also going to be a part of the MCU now. So if you look at the 90s X-Men movies,
फिर वो भी हो
then
जाएगा.
if you think about that, then the MCU existed since the 90s. Now that it's automatically connected. So yeah, I mean, it's a rabbit hole.
X-Men is X-Men a failed project?
No. X-Men was a part of Fox. Like it was never a part of. Marvel comes under Disney, and there's like this weird split of characters that happened during a deal or something like that. So Spider-Man technically is a Sony IP.
Yeah.
So for No Way Home and all of these MCU projects, they have some sort of a deal. Or, we'll do 50-50 of all the revenue or something like that. Same with X-Men. But now X-Men is also going to be onboarded onto Disney. So it's going to be part of the extended universe. So it is going to be one massive family or one massive clusterfuck. Either one of those. But I'm excited for Deadpool.
Yeah.
That makes me want to go to the next topic. Do you feel ki
Like Deadpool being a standalone on itself, not connected to the main MCU, that's something that I like.
No, but the next
next
Deadpool
one
is going to be connected to
yeah,
the
with
MCU.
Wolverine, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be part of the MCU and it's going to be R-rated.
do you think that what Marvel and what all these superhero people are, whatever they're doing, getting the actors, are they doing it right?
No. Not right now, I think. I mean, with the new movies?
Any movie right now, like some
Like the
characters are
social
made
quota.
to play. Some characters are made to play a certain role. For example, Ryan Reynolds was made
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah, I
Deadpool.
think that is also what is
Deadpool.
missing. I think with the cinematic universe is like when you look at Robert Downey Jr., he is Iron Man. When you look at Hemsworth, he is Thor. Chris Evans, he is Captain America. But with all of these new characters leading their own movies, it just
See, the thing is, they weren't always the character. They were molded into the character, and
Over
Disney
time.
being Disney, they know how to even change a person's or an actor's social presence, like outside the screen as well.
yeah.
So if they're roaming out in public, they have to have that beard in a certain way to portray
that
that
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just found the older actors to be way more charismatic. There's something about them that was just
They're
magnetic.
like A-listers, like
Yeah.
big A-listers.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth was a new guy. Chris Evans was maybe not an A-lister,
No.
B-lister,
Chris
whatever.
Evans was an A-lister.
Chris Evans.
What, really?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I mean, he
I
did.
don't think so.
he
I
did-
have never heard of him before this. I don't even
He
know
was in
any of
He was
Fantastic
in
Four.
Fantastic Four.
But that he fell
Oh
off
yeah,
after
he's a
that.
fire guy,
Yeah.
He's a fire.
Fire guy.
isn't he?
Human
Human
Torch.
Torch.
The
Thank you,
Human
Kaustuv.
Torch. Yeah. So I mean, I don't think in my opinion, he was not an A-lister, maybe a B-lister.
You were
in
telling
Hollywood.
me something about the John Office ka guy.
John Krasinski. So in the Multiverse of Madness, in the scene
He was
of-
Mr. Fantastic, yeah.
with the Illuminati, he was playing Mr. Fantastic, and everyone loved Krasinski
Yeah.
as Mr. Fantastic. But now we've just got the news that Pedro Pascal has officially been casted as Mr. Fantastic in the
Why?
Fantastic Four movie. I mean, it's again, I know Disney has a very close relationship with Pedro Pascal, with The Mandalorian. The Last of Us is an HBO thing, but still, I think Disney is very well connected to
The guy from Narcos.
Narcos. Mandalorian देखा है तूने?
नहीं, इसने कुछ नहीं देखा है.
हाँ.
I don't get the time.
Oh, you don't get the time. So everyone is quite disappointed with the fact that Pedro Pascal is
Like,
Mr.
he's a good
Fantastic.
actor.
He's
like,
a
no
really
doubt.
good
Yeah.
actor. He's an amazing actor. But
Like, I wanted John Krasinski.
yeah, we all wanted John Krasinski. Everyone loved him. It was the easiest choice you could go with. But Disney had to go ahead and fuck that up also. So, and this is the first time where I've also been noticing a pattern with Marvel movies. People are very disappointed with some of the casting options. Like,
Yeah.
all of the fans, when I used to read Reddit threads and everything, like, I was like, Marvel always has the casting on point.
Maybe because Robert was the one who was getting the most of the casting done.
I don't
Nice.
think so. No.
He said it on everything. He directly said it that I was responsible for each and every casting.
I don't think he has a no. So there's a casting director who's
So
there's this one.
ये जो shows पे these actors what they say, it's supposed to be taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
For comedic relief, you might have said it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
because he was the center of the MCU for like so
Yeah.
long. So like, and he's being Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He is like Tony Stark in real life. So he's just fucking around with people probably. But they're fucking up with the casting also. In my
Like, you
opinion.
can't say, like, take what Robert Downey Jr. says on Jimmy Fallon seriously. You
Yeah.
can't take it at all. So, I guess that hits our 30-minute mark,
It's done.
or 25 minutes.
Oh, we still have 5 minutes to go. Then we can
Yeah.
just end it off with like
Cool.
listicles. Your top 3 favorite MCU films. So, Sahil, you first.
Okay, instead of top 3 movies, let's talk about top 3
Characters?
moments.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Top 3 characters कर लेते हैं.
No, characters. Fuck characters. That's too simple.
Moment. Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Now I'll have to think about
My
it.
first moment has to be I am Iron Man. That.
Batman
I am, but which I am Iron Man? In the first Iron movie or in
no,
Endgame?
when he snaps.
Endgame.
Haha.
Endgame.
Okay. That is your first.
Yeah. Second, for comedic reasons, Scarlet Witch goes to Thanos and says, "You took everything from me," and Thanos is like, "I don't even know you." Like, get away, bitch.
That's a nice, a funny moment.
Third one.
Third, I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's a pain in the heart when I say this, but the house party protocol.
In Ant-Man.
In Ant-Man 3,
cool.
when he blows up all his suits. Like, that was the first
Ah,
time
yeah,
you saw each and every Iron Man
He
suit.
just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
And we felt like it is the end of Iron Man.
But, like, I love that...
Yeah.
But I love that scene because you get to see his Heartbreaker suit, his, like, Igor suit, every suit over there.
No, so that I think that scene was basically like how Iron Man's suits progressed over time.
Yeah.
And he just like it was a metaphor from start to end. Fuck it, I'm just clean slate.
Yeah, starting anew.
Yeah, starting anew for myself and also for Pepper Potts.
My
Star.
top 3. Okay, I'm not going to name the obvious, but actually these are the obvious. All the Iron Man suit ups. They are my top 3 Marvel moments.
I mean, yeah.
But my top favorite is in his third Iron Man 3, when he was at a bar and he was getting a panic attack, and then when he went to his suit,
I know,
and his suit was in a standby mode.
Yeah, oh, that was so cool. I remember.
And then when he went down, and then he was like, heart attack. What's going on? And then Jarvis sees that it's a panic attack, and he's like, me. Really? That makes me wonder that even superheroes can have panic attacks.
Yes.
And dude, that I don't know, for some, that moment is so relatable for some goddamn reason. I love that moment.
Yeah.
Then the second one was when it was when it was a cutscene. It was not in the Endgame movie, but after Downey, after he dies, all the Avengers, they go down on a knee.
I know. It's in the extended cut. It was not there in the final cut. Yeah.
Everyone goes down like to respect.
Takes a
him
knee.
and everything. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, this,
They for some reason they cut
I
that
got
out.
goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe the third.
I thought of another one. Fuck my second one. Sorry. This I need to speak this out. When Andrew Garfield saves Zendaya
Oh yeah, that
from the falling building.
It was connected to Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And when even before No Way Home came out, I was
speaking
like,
about it, I get goosebumps.
I knew it that scene would be there.
Yeah.
That scene would 100% be there.
Needed to be there. Yeah.
She was my MJ.
Yeah.
Dude, that moment. She was my MJ wala moment.
Yeah.
Dude,
Sad.
next level. Yeah.
Tear in my eye. I am bawling.
And I guess my last will be. What will it be? One. I guess again, I am Iron Man. That's the best. Or else when Captain America lift up the Mjolnir.
You know, that was that scene, right? That scene was not created by the director Tony Stark or any of the writers. It was their editor. Their main person was cutting the film. They were just sitting down and having a talk about how to end the scene for Tony, and the editor was like, I am Iron Man. He wrote that dialogue. The editor wrote it. Yeah.
Damn.
He was like, let's just do this. And the thing is, they had a different cut ready. But then this idea popped up a bit later. And then Robert Downey Jr. had to come back to shoot it after he had shot everything. He was like, I'm done with the MCU and everything. But then the idea was so good, he came back. He's like, he reshot it. He's like, I am Iron Man. That was the editor.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this.
Fuck,
I've heard of
I got
this.
goosebumps.
The editor thought of it.
Fuck, that was the best thing about Endgame. Like, just recalling it, I'm getting so many goosebumps.
Dude, there are so many good scenes. There's so many funny scenes. For example, when Thor came to Earth and he's like, "Bring me Thanos," and like, you copy my beard, you copy my hairstyle.
Oh, that was one of your favorite this year.
Yeah. So I'll start off with my first favorite moment of the MCU was in the first Iron Man. I think Iron Man is probably like my favorite MCU movie of all time, the first one. So you remember that scene in where is he? Afghanistan or Iraq? He
Afghanistan, yeah.
Afghanistan. He basically lands in a full rubble, like destructed buildings. There's a tank in front of him,
Oh yes.
and
yes,
the tank
yes.
shoots a missile
Oh,
at
yeah,
him, and he
yeah,
just
that-
dips.
Ha.
And then he just like this tiny little, fucking firecracker
Ah.
goes and it lands on it starts turning, and he knows it's the end. It's the end. And then in the fucking starts walking back, and then the explosions fucking go off. So I was like, fuck, I'm nerding
That is
out.
so badass.
That
Yeah,
is
like
nerding
walking away
out.
from an explosion.
That is fucking nerding out. And second one would be in Civil War, Captain America Civil War, where both teams are running towards each other. Team
yeah.
Cap and Team
Iron
Iron Man
Man.
running towards each other.
There's something, I don't know why I feel so pleased. I don't know if that's the right word, but whenever someone runs very fast now, because
I think you would have.
for example, in Infinity War, when Captain America
And
and
Black
Panther, when
Oh, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
and they just fucking run,
just
Yeah,
bolt.
yeah.
Dude, that was.
Do you think it would have
insane.
been better if they were Naruto running it?
Wasn't Black
Nahin,
Panther?
nahin.
Acha.
Yeah, I know he shadow clone jutsu. Way there.
Dude,
like
that
Batman.
scene was
Yeah.
insane in the movie
Yeah.
theaters, man.
Fuck.
Me and Sahil at that time. Woo!
Like everybody's running like all together,
Ha.
like, and these two are like
पीछे से आके
leading.
Yeah.
Fuck.
the next level.
Yeah. Third one would be when Thor is basically disappeared, and in Infinity War Part 1 or 2.
Infinity War.
No,
एक
sorry.
ही-
Infinity War.
Infinity Wars, huh?
Infinity War, sorry. Oh yeah, no, it just I recollected that Infinity War was going to be Part 1, Part
And Part
2,
two,
yeah,
and
yeah.
but then they removed Part 2 and they turned it to Endgame. So
Yeah.
like Infinity War, when at the end of the movie, Thor
Then they get Stormbreaker and he comes to Earth.
he just lands on Earth, fucking destroying everyone around him, and he just makes a special appearance, and he just starts running towards all of the fucking bad guys and just like, bring me Thanos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
basically even the
Bring
sound
me
editing
Thanos!
there and everything,
Yeah,
when
bro.
he fucking smashes everything, I was
Yeah.
like, I still get goosebumps thinking about it. I remember watching it in the theater also.
When Stormbreaker is like going around. I remembered one thing which I don't think so you guys know. I recently, like before joining my work, I saw Endgame से लेके Iron Man तक उल्टा.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You went reverse,
I'm
okay.
stupid. And you have no idea. Each and every movie has stated Endgame. Has
In-
said
The
Endgame.
word Endgame, no? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard of that because anyway.
It's the end game.
the-
It's the start of end game.
In the end game. That I've.
We are in the
we're
end
in the
game
endgame.
now. Every movie they have
because
said
the
it.
thing is they probably have 10-15 year long plans. It's not like an Avengers level movie can happen even in 2 years or 3 years. It's gonna take 6, 7, 8 years maybe to plan it all
Yeah.
out
And
from
they've been hyping Thanos since the first
first
Avengers,
Avengers
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess when also in the I don't remember when in the first Iron Man movie, but the Yusung wala hai na?
Yeah.
The Yusung, the guy who was in
In
the cave with
Iron
Tony,
Man.
Aha.
the Chashmish guy.
Ha,
Yusung.
ha, ha.
Uska naam hai. So he said that this is the end game.
Mm.
He said something like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So they probably had it in works since then. And Kevin Feige, who's the mastermind behind the entire MCU, he had already worked on the Spider-Man movies, the old ones, the X-Men. So he's a full Marvel. I mean, he's the main guy, Kevin Feige.
Nice.
He'll look it up. He knows he's the one creating all of this. But now he's in a bit of a tight spot.
Yeah. Speaking of favorite moments, like just one last one. Avengers, the first movie, when Thor and Thor and Iron Man when they are fighting. Thor brings down thunder, and
Yeah.
Iron Man is like battery 100%,
Yeah.
or like 1000%.
Well, damn.
Well, damn.
Well, damn. That's, I mean, just charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma there.
Dude, तो ये Robert Downey Jr ने जो
Oh,
बनाया
I'm
है,
not sure if these are just like rumors or like false statements, fake news, whatever. But somebody said that Robert Downey Jr. might be making a comeback.
No, I heard
No,
that
no,
as
no.
well.
नहीं
But
करेगा.
Kevin Feige recently put out a statement saying that they want to honor how Tony Stark died. It was like a perfect ending.
Yeah.
Bringing him
Yeah.
back would just undo all of it. I know that the
Exactly.
MCU has infinite timelines and multiple fucking
And also
versions of the same.
infinite number of
Infinite number of Tony
monies.
Stark and infinite number of money. That I think that was the whole plot behind turning it into this parallel sort of universal thing. There's more money, but I don't think Tony Stark would come back. Plus, I think he would charge way too much.
Yeah.
I think for Endgame, I think he was paid 75 million or something.
Damn, that's a lot.
I thought he got paid that much for only coming in the Spider-Man movie.
No, for the Spider-Man movie,
Small cameo के लिए इतना charge?
small cameo के
किया
लिए
था,
25-30 million or something
Yeah.
like that.
Damn.
Because
And we make these episodes free for you guys.
Yeah.
So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. उतना तो बनता है
I
यार.
know we're like almost like Robert Downey Jr. Almost just there. Almost there.
चलो ये बहुत मस्त एपिसोड हुआ.
Yeah.
But let us know if you guys want
Yeah.
us to do something like this again in the future.
Let's switch to the main
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys liked this. It's slightly different from what happens at the Ani-Lyst.
We
Yeah.
just winged it this
So
time.
we just winged it. We didn't have much of a
Nah,
plan.
we just cleaned our setup and
Yeah.
we thought कि अच्छा let's take
Let's
it for a
start-
spin.
yeah,
let's shoot.
but I know the fan base is a bunch of weebs.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys do watch, non-anime
Marvel.
stuff as well.
Mhm.
And then we thought we'd experiment a little. Let us know if you guys liked it.
Yeah. We'll do more such content. Maybe
Yeah.
next time DC. Maybe we'll dive more. Dive deep.
or you guys let us know what you guys would want us to do podcasts on, like non-anime stuff. Anime stuff will keep happening anyway.
For
That's
sure.
at the core. So let us know.
Cool.
Datte bayo, yatta
Signing off.
desune.
Good night.
Hasta la vista.
Bye
Kakaju
bye.
pista.